Hey folks, this is Omania. Today we have this slide that I want to show people how to work with. Here in the Gulf, it's sold by a company called Upten, okay, Upten LEB. It is actually model UTL091, model UTL091. So this light is a set, okay, it's a set of two pieces. You have the first piece, which is for the front, okay, and of course you've got your rubbers that help you to put it in the bike, and then you have the piece for the back. This is the one I want to concentrate on. And then of course you have a charge cable, USB Nokia type charge cable. So this light is very simple. It has three modes. When you just turn it on at first, that is 250 lumens, okay? But in this steady mode of 250 lumens, it will run for about 2.5 hours. When you press it one more time, it reduces 50% of the power to about 120, 125 lumens. At this point, it will run for about 4.5 hours. And if you put it in flash mode, it goes to 250 lumens, and at this point it will last for about 8 hours. So this is the best mode to ride with. It lets people know you're coming, especially people from the opposite direction that might be on their phones. So it's a great light. I've sold this light from 2017. Some people have the light till today, 2024, the same thing, okay? So that is one. The second part is this. So this is the important part I want to talk about. So this light is actually wonderful. It's got three modes. So you press to turn it on. The first mode is what we call automatic mode, when it shows you that it's green here. So in the automatic mode, you have a full light to start with. There's a center portion in the outside beam. The center portion normally comes on when you hit your brakes. So once you start riding, after 20 seconds, this will go off. Once you start riding, the outside light will be on, the center part will go off, right? And then when you hit your brakes, it'll this thing. So this is that portion, and it also turns off after 1 minute of no use. Okay, but once you start using it, it comes back on. Then the second mode, which is right here, this is a mode which will let the light stay on throughout. The outside ring will stay on throughout, but the inside, the center, will go off whenever after 20 seconds of motion, and then when you hit your brakes, it'll come back on. That is the center portion. The third mode, when you press it, is a flashing mode. So in this mode, it will quickly flash, okay? So after 20 seconds of turning it on and moving, it'll start flashing, okay? And when you hit your brakes, this part will come back on. So only the outside light will be flashing, okay? So now we'll just hold it. There you go. Okay, so now once we hit our brakes, let's say we're riding very fast and we just come and hit our brakes. Oops. You have to be riding, you know. I'm not riding, I'm just pushing it with my hand. So yeah, I went and I hit that, so it's on. That's a brake. Okay, so this is all there is. Now, if we turn it off, whatever mode it was on, that's what it'll return to. So if we turn it off on this mode, which is the flashing mode, you press for 3 seconds, it turns off, right? When you turn it back on, it'll start off with the flashing mode. Of course, initially, it'll stay for 20 seconds, and then as you go, it'll start flashing, okay? Until you hit your brakes, and the whole thing will light up. I hope that makes it clear for anybody who has this type of a light. It's a cool light. You have your USB charging port right here, so that's where it charges from, right underneath here. And on the top is the switch. Now, when you go to mount this on the bike, this is the mount for it. It actually allows you to mount it however you want. So based upon what your seat post is and your axis, you could mount it such way that the switch is on the right, the top, the bottom, or the left. So this will go in any way that you want it to go. So that's with that. And for the other light, for the second light, The charge port is underneath here. Okay, so you just open the charge port there and you can charge it from there underneath. And for this light, there's only one mounting position, which is just simply sliding it in, but you can also turn it left or right. Okay, with that said, I hope this will help people who use this type of a light. Signing out, Cycle Omania.